All still getting there. I can see one, two, the Jeep one for around 12. She'll sit down, but pick it up.
Hi everyone, John McLeod from Macbet. I'm just going over this week's version of Macbet's Miracles and Bad Beats. As far as Macbet goes, we had an okay week for wet tracks everywhere. We just lost on Wednesday. We were a bit unlucky in the first race. We had a good bet on one around about the $6 or $7 mark, and it was probably a couple of lengths in front with about 80 metres to go and just got run down, but we went each way, so that wasn't too bad. When was it? Friday night we got away with something small with the Van Dyke winner winning. We thought it was pretty much close to a good thing, but it was a wet track again, so we couldn't really unload. And then on Saturday at Eagle Farm we played it pretty good. I think the sheets won. The audio picked up a little bit more because we increased a couple of bets, so that finished up really good on Saturday. Okay, getting back to firstly we'll go on to our bad beat. Now, we've been picking on Bobby Lisser lately. I've got to pick on him again. This is a horse, Kipchoge. Now, we thought it had a chance in this race, but this horse was first up on a very heavy track. It's won a Golden, so it's going to improve. And we'll just watch what Alyssa does here. Now, just remember this hasn't had a run for a while on a bold track. So this is him on the inside gate, I think. Yeah. Now Alyssa drives him, which is okay, but he's still driving him. He's got the lead, he drove him again. He's just given up. No, he's just going to give him a little bit more again. Now he's going to be easing a little bit, and he thinks, oh well, no, I'll just give you a little click up again. Now he's trying to control him a little bit, but then I think he gives him another. See, he's giving him another push. He's pushing him again. Now, what he was doing, I don't know. The horse has gone, fantastic for a horse that's first up on such a bad track. This could completely flatten the horse, though. You'd think Golden would have to give it 3 to 4 weeks off after this, but he really never let it go, left it alone. I don't know what he was thinking. He could have given it a little break in the middle stages and then taken off about the 600 possibly, but he's got to have in the back of his head that this horse is first up from a spell. Now he's still kicking. The second horse, Duncan's, very, looks like got through the track really well and got him down. Now the only caveat to this, having a go at Lisser, is one, we've got 2 sets of sectionals here, and one from punting form and one from ourselves, and it's very hard to work out which one to go with here on this meeting because everyone's having trouble, because of how wet this track was. Now, one was 6.6 fast early, and we have it around about par. Now, I'm more inclined to go with punting form on this one. Ours might be a little bit out, but either way, just even to the eye, you would say that was a poor ride by Alyssa. Just no thought to that ride whatsoever. So that's our bad beat. Now our miracle comes up on Saturday in the 2200 metre race. Now, I know that there wasn't a lot of speed in this race this day. It was bowled executive, but geez, it's got away with murder. I think they've gone out 22 lengths slow for the first bit. He misses a kick here, but he does the right thing. He keeps pushing, gets around. They just let him have it. Where is he? Gets around there, and then they start to walk, and then he decides to go to the front, which is nothing wrong. It was a perfect ride. I think it was Ryan Wiggins. I'll just have a check of that. But when they were going so slow, he just thought he'd zip around, find the lead, and just dictate. Yeah, it was Ryan Wiggins. So very good ride by this bloke. he had to make a decision early. Like he's known there's no speed in the race, so he's going to push. Then when the speed did drop off completely, he went straight to the front. Now, as I said, it's 22 lengths below average. So he's going to sprint home. And all these horses, like the Cullen, is a bit one-paced. This horse out here, Calm Seekers, going good, but just couldn't sprint. Counterpoint, the thing that we thought had a little chance, because we thought it would get the 2200. It just was one pace because he's a dour 2200 metre horse, and whereas this race was turned into just a completely sprint home mile race, which played into the hands of Bowl Executive, because he's the horse that can really run a mile out really strongly. But whether he can run the 2200 out on a even sort of speed, or even to a better speed, it's a little bit doubtful, I would say. So that's our Miracles Mad Beat. This week, pretty quiet week, I think. It's Bow Desert tomorrow, which I think will be called off. Wednesday, we're back in town, and then we don't have a meeting until Saturday. Thursday and Friday, there's no meets here in Queensland, or ones we handle. So it's just a quiet week for us. So we'll be catching up on a lot of stuff to try to work out where we can improve things that we've been doing. We're going to. I'm going to test a few things with the yard. I sent out to the subscribers, on the ones that get the weekly and the monthly subscriptions, a little test on Saturday, what they could receive. Now, this is possibly going to happen on Wednesday. The timing of it is the problem, because I've got to do. I know everyone wants the audio, so we're going to do the audio first, and then we'll shoot through the yard after it. Now, that might come through too late, which is no benefit to anyone, but we're going to test it and see if we can get it to you guys early enough so that you can have a look at it and make a decision if you want to on horses. Even if you don't like what we like, you can see how the horse looks in the yard. All right, that's all from me. I'll catch you next week.